Yo, what's going on? Oh, oh, classic. Holy heck. Hello, hello. The man of the hour. What's up, Van? What's up, Rosen? Harry? Bomb Frost? Forget. Dexter. Oh, God. Gotta stretch a little bit. Ugh. Sus. What's sus? The ads? Always the ads. Good evening, good morning. Good whichever it is for you, I suppose. Ready to read a lot? I'm always ready to read a lot. Bwam, 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 bwam. Still gotta wake up for a minute. Okay. Try and get everybody in my base to be happy. Gonna see him speedrun chapter 7. I'm probably not gonna speedrun it. Feel like we're going pretty quick, which is not necessarily a bad thing, but I also want to make sure that I don't get all the way through it and then have nothing else to do. So cup of Joe. How did I find oh my god, Darknights Memoir? I thought it was pretty cool. I thought there's a lot of it was like a different tone in comparison to what we were kind of used to, at least from my standpoint. I think there's a lot of cool things. Just wake up, yeah. The first new streamer I follow who reached episode 7. Because for the record, you passed Unreal and Chaotic's current main story progress in episode 6. Yeah, I mean, I feel like they're doing other stuff, I guess. I haven't been like super invested in the story lately. Oh, God. But it'll take 3 streams. It's probably going to take more because today's going to be kind of a shorter one because I have something I have to do at 10. So I have to leave at 9:30, which is like 2.5 hours or 2 hours from now. So I'm probably just going to jump straight into it. What's up, Ben in the Moon? Did I finish W story? Yeah. Yeah, we finished chapter 6 and then Darknights Memoir all in one day. Chaotic's burnt out. Yeah. I probably want to do the H stages. Been steamrolling content more than them. I mean, in this game, yeah. I'm in the middle of vacation, draining my data. It'll be a minute. I'm sure we'll have progress to be made. Yeah, Honkai has a lot of stuff going on, so I'm sure Unreal has tons to do. Chapter 7 is easier than chapter 6, except the bosses. I'm sure they'll both eventually come back. Yeah, I mean that's kind of the bad side of being like super variety, is like having too many things to cover and not being able to give each game like enough attention, I guess. Which is why I really went ham on Arknights when I kind of started, because I wanted to give it enough attention. What's up? Off topic, but are you planning on doing counterside content anytime soon? I know there's not a lot to do still, but wondering. Yeah, I'm trying to think of like some other games to do. We got Punishing Raven's Near collaboration coming up, which we're going to be probably covering that. I just saw the Twitter post today of them, well, kind of confirming it. We obviously knew that it was coming, right? But got that to kind of look forward to. Unfortunately for Punishing Gray Raven, it's really just one of those games where I can only play so much. So I can't make like a ton of content. But I sound sleepy? No, I just woke up. You watched the new PV AK just dropped for the hold on. I think this one's only like 20 seconds though. For Break the Ice. I haven't watched it. I saw it on Twitter. Well, I like saw that it was on there, but I haven't seen it. The short animation. What's up, Zach? How are you? What's up? Watch the PV. Okay. Okay, my cat. Chill out. I'll watch the PV. Oh God, no autoplay. Please. Let me do, well, actually I want this. So I'm guessing they'll probably have a longer one. Oh, thanks for the sub. Okay. It's June 30th. You will re-download this app. Oh, Arknights. Yeah. What's up, Mushu? All right, so actually let's watch this and then I'll watch the chapter 7 PVs and stuff as well. So this is gonna be for Break the Ice. So from what I understand, this is about Silver Ash and all that stuff, right? Okay, hold on, I want to watch that again. So he's gonna be the new 6-star. Let's see. Yeah, because he's the new 6-star, right? They are in Jaeger. Yeah. Unconscious doctor. I'm not gonna be able to say his name. Is it Gnosis? Like you don't say the name or like the G. Okay, so where he is. Oh, maybe it's not in here. What's the official trailer for this? Oh, The Birth of a Tragedy, right? Okay. I think I actually just saw it. Watch that. And the PV. Oh, there's 2 of them, so I'll watch both of these. Oh, one's a Mia and one's W. Got it. Okay.
So fat. Brendan, you're not fat.
Why do you have to autoplay? In what world do you think I just want you to just play right whenever I open up the tab? Okay, cool.
Shirt.
I guess I'm gonna mute that. Good. Let me see. Can I get all the ads off on all these? No. Wait, did I just open this one twice? Oh, this is the official trailer. Okay, cool. Okay, anyway. It's the shirt. Oh, you're talking about the ad. Okay, so let's watch Mia's version first, and then we'll watch W's version, and then we'll watch the official trailer.
チェルノボーグがロンメンに衝突するまで残された時間はあとわずか。しかし私たちは諦めるわけにはいきません。誰に阻まれようと何が立ちふさがろうと必ずこの危機を乗り越えてみせます。アークナイツ新章苦難洋乱、ここからは私たちロドスの戦いになります。
Oh no, quit YouTube, quit, chill. God dang, where's the autoplay on this thing? Why does it want to do that so bad? I don't have it, like usually it's down here. Okay, well, whatever.
衝突まであと何時間だっけ？まあどうでもいいわ。準備は整った。あとは演者を待つのみよ。誰に阻まれようと何が立ちふさがろうとあいつらはきっと駆けつけるでしょうね。この晴れ舞台へ。アークナイツ新章苦難洋乱。さあお互いどうにか生き残りましょう。
Well, I know it's usually on the bottom, but it's not. Like mine's not there. It just does it. Like autoplay just works. Oh, maybe it's because. Oh, I don't know. I don't know. It just does it. Like I don't have autoplay or the ability to shut it off. It just does it. Oh, it autoplays if it's in a playlist. Well, it is a playlist. That doesn't matter. I don't want to autoplay the playlist. What if I wanted to watch a particular thing? I don't give a crap if it's in a playlist or not. It still should be my choice. I'm not gonna watch music videos on streams because I don't want the whole stream to get copyrighted. I need to catch up on some of the music videos for videos. Ursus, got it. Possible impact, Rhodes Island. 3 Wendigos. So I feel like a lot of stuff's gonna happen in this one. It feels like a lot of betrayal. Oh, this is when W got pretty much released. Yo, Weedy. Yo, we have Weedy. Big slap, smacky whack. Say it Asylum. Is that his name? Asylum? Oh my god, look at him. Oh my god. Oh. Looks like he was about to blow himself up though. So I realized that I was always calling her Sarah. It's not Sarah, is it? Yo, Lapland getting a skin. Yo, Greythrow getting a skin. That's a cool skin. Yo, I just got Executioner. Exor, whatever his name is. Midnight. That's a cool skin too. Yo, bring back these skins. Is that Beagle? Yeah, give me that, dude. I wanted me a skin. Dang it. I want that one. Don't you dare. Okay, well, done with YouTube because it's just gonna keep auto playing. I don't want no auto playing. Okay, let me see, because I'm sure you guys told me how to actually say. Yeah, I always say Sarah, but it's Sarah. Sarah? instead of Sarah. I don't know why I always say Sarah. Asylum, it's is that not still I don't know. It's Ela, is it Sila? I don't know. I always say Sarah. I don't know. Sayuria. Sayuria? Who the heck says Sayuria? Sa-er-a? It's just like you say Maria. Saria? Maria? Saria? I don't know. Faster? Maria, but Sarah. Maria? Maria. Saria. Saria? Call her daddy and said Saria? Oh, okay. Hey, chat's learning how to how to make me speedline some of these words. Saria. Maria, Saria. I don't know. If only you can click a voice line where the operators introduce themselves. Yeah. Say Maria, but as Saria. And I can't click on her to get her voice line because I don't have her. Unless there's a way to find her. I guess she's in the shop. Isn't she? Or has she moved on? Where is she? She isn't here. Well, too bad, buddies. Use a ship? That's fine. I don't care that much about her name. I ain't gonna spend an hour trying to figure out how to say her name. She ain't even in the story yet. Yeah, we just watched him, Kent. Totally get her whenever I can. I gotta save it for Thorny. Maria. I'll figure it out next time. Saria? Saria? Saria, I don't know. She's necessary for high level clear. She was a Mansfield break. Get Thorns first. We'll try. Also, I think you asked me if I'm gonna clear chapter 7 in one stream. Probably not. Probably not. Okay, so last time we took off, we had that big old land thing coming into the core of Lugman, right? An old monster once told me, what doesn't kill you only makes you stronger. Let me turn this up. I always thought it was stupid, but the guy's a monster, so maybe I do have to give them some thought, or give this some thought. Does a bug jump into a flame to get stronger? So stupid. No, let's not talk about how dumb and weak a bug is. You know, no matter how strong a bug gets, in the end, it's just a bug. Somebody wants... If a bug jumps into a flame, all it proves is that the heat messed up its brain. Assuming it had a brain, it obviously went mad. But what if I was to leap into the flames? Besides proving that I'm crazy, what else would that prove? I'd come out a bit charred, but how would that make me any stronger? But we're talking about death here, and what does an undying monster know about death? Alas, such is nature of a bitter death that none may resist. Okay, that's what I thought. I was like, you'll still talk to me? That's a surprise. I thought you were totally caught up in your plan to destroy Lugman, Tallulah. Okay, I'm actually really excited that I took on Dark Memoir before doing chapter 7, because I feel like that gave tons of context of what this interaction is about. You haven't given anyone notice of your visit. Haha, oops, my bad. I've been a mercenary for too long. Forgot all about the reporting every detail of my life to the boss thing. Sorry, leader. But you know I can't go all the way up to the top of the command tower, so I have to ask you to stoop to my level. Your sarcasm isn't doing any good. Reunion needs the might of the sarcasm, and we should strive not to add any more personal conflicts between us. Just call us devils. Only the bleeding hearts and the self-righteous call us sarcas. Us mercenaries, we know exactly what we are. Strange. Devils, the inferior race of the banished. You mercenaries cannot accept this definition, nor will you take pride in it. Duh, but your people started calling us devils, not as a hate thing or because it was catchy or whatever. Devil is a fear thing. You people called us that because we scare you. So us mercs like being called devils because we know exactly what it really means. And we always make good on sure everyone left alive takes the subtext straight to the heart. I'd rather watch the summary instead. Hey, to each their own about the old story thing. Oh, sorry. Me yapping on about this is like trying to show off in front of an expert, isn't it? We're a no-name merc squad famous for brutality, but compared to you, why, that's a worm trying to go up against a crab. Kind of a weird comparison. After all, leader, nobody scares people better than you. Inflict terror upon your enemies and provide warmth for your friends. To strike fear into our enemies and bring hope to our comrades, that is the way Reunion has always done things. So driving Ursa's core city into Lugman is also in line with a certain comrade's inherent wish? Our warriors are still bravely fighting inside Lugman. They need our assistance, and we will bring it to them. The infected inside Lugman require hope, and our warriors have expressed their earnest desire to be that source of hope. Everyone wishes finds harmony here. Wishes to find harmony, I'm guessing is what it wants to say. Everyone's wishes to find harmony here, and the responsibility to those wishes come to fruition belong to us, Reunion. This will also bring benefits to Sarkaz, I assure you, beyond doubt. What your kind seeks is not hope, so I will provide you with profit. Sarkaz mercenaries like you scatter between various city-states, as well as those who pull your strings. You will drink deeply of the chaos between cities and countries, and it will nourish you. After Lugman, no nomadic city is safe. Your kind will be able to find more room to expand and thrive, and your people will prosper. Oh, sounds like a good deal. Just going off the profits, I'm totally on board. Tell me, W, what doubts do you still have? None. You've made a great case. What a standing ovation? Well, no need. Though let's talk about my mission. Bad news is I failed. I didn't manage to bring back my target, and she wouldn't give me the thing. That is not your fault. The kinship between Misha and Skull Shatterer was bound to lead to uncertainties. Why did you send me to grab the scientist's daughter then? It seems like you didn't even need her or her secrets for your big plan. Between the attack on Lugman and firing up the core city, what was the point of her anyway? The audacity or the authenticity just curious about what chapter. Oh no, I didn't do the extra things for chapter 6. Authenticity of the key still has to be verified. Yeah, my brain hurts for a minute. I can personally verify that we've activated the core city, but Reunion still needs full control over the way it stops. That's where the key comes in. Mephisto told me that the old geezer found in the abandoned city was the real deal. No, W, Mephisto would not tell you that. It would only be you spilling secrets to Mephisto while talking about extracting the information you want from him. So is that bit of news true or not? You're not interested in hearing my justifications, but you also don't plan on offering yours either. I have my own channels, and I might be a little bit more frank than I used to be. Oh, but I guess I could have mixed up my sources, something like that. W, if you want me to be more transparent, I can explain to you the details of my plan, all of them. Skull Shatterer and your first operation tested the LGD's response speed. It allowed us to adjust our strategy and improve upon our plans to take down Lugman. Without your cooperation, we could not succeed. The key did truly exist, but was lost upon Misha's death. The key that Patriot sought was only a backup plan to deal with the situation. I wouldn't force you to tell me where your information came from, but my explanation should convince you. All right, but leader, I want to know how many keys there are. I won't ask any more questions after that, yeah? 2. Sergi, a royal Channelbog scientist held one of them and delivered it to Misha using special means. The other one was held by Count Boris, former mayor of Channelbog. During our attack, he broke off a city plate to flee. However, he was unable to escape the catastrophe. The ruined city satellite, or this ruined satellite city. Our undercover agents in the city have kept everything that we need. We can lure the LGD into an ambush given the proper distance. We have significant resources to capture the abandoned city, and the best use of it is to occupy it and turn it into a stronghold. You're really good at explaining things, leader. I'm all out of questions. Hey, I'm not asking too many, am I? Sorry to make you waste so much time explaining it all to me. W, if openness can resolve the misunderstanding between us, I won't be stingy with my time. In order to assure a relationship of long-term mutual benefit, I will continue to draw up our future plans. Hopefully this can slightly increase the trust between us. We will need to support each other to have a chance at overcoming the troubles to come. Really? I'm touched. Of course. I never liked this woman. The Tallulah they talk so nice about in private is so insanely boring, and this Tallulah talking to me right now is just another lying bastard. Oh, not to say there's anything wrong with lying. I lie a lot. Nothing stronger than a well-placed lie, except maybe a bomb. The truth is like a cup of water. What good does it do when the whole house is on fire? But when I lie, I know I'm lying. I chew up my thoughts and spit them into yours. This she-dragon, though, she lies so naturally, it's like the words come out of someone else's mouth. Doesn't matter who she's talking to, it's not just tweaking a couple of points to cover up her plans. She takes on a totally different form, turning into something they trust more, telling them what they want to hear. Reunion's most beloved figure is, of course, the leader Tallulah. Standing here with me, she's a businesswoman, a trader. With Patriot, she turns right into a warrior woman. She'll show her true face one day, but not everyone will live long enough to see it. Besides, does she even have a true face? Is she an onion? You keep peeling off a layer after layer until you realize there's nothing inside. I mean it. She was acting honest as a libertarian, a nun, just a minute ago. She lifts her hand slightly. I know that trick. Right now, she's like a cunning Savera after a lifetime of raiding and killing. Savera? Maybe that's how I said it. Something pulls away the air in front of me, and in a split second, it'll melt away my whole body. Don't tell me you're ready to kill me after a little bit of teasing. Oh, they're just gonna fight, huh? Nobody has ever figured out the formless things Tallulah throws around, but I know exactly what to do. Ruins, debris, those lose even their most basic structure. It's just like a fire without light. I am her prey. I should have known. Kind of obvious, Dragon Lady. The old Tallulah wouldn't have shown her cards this early. Waiting to die or plopping down some long-winded monologue before the end just isn't my style. I never thought about dying, at least not now. The small device I tossed out moments earlier was, while I was talking, falls to the ground and blooms into a ball of flame before me. A wave of heat rushes towards me. Luckily, the comforting warmth isn't hers. I'm no art expert. In my experience, 99% of arts are no match for this pure burst of energy. Explosions, heat, shrapnel, shockwaves, it's an equalizing force that tears apart any enemy or me. I just need to draw out the cellmate a little longer until all the seeds I planted finish blooming. You're such a hard worker, Tallulah. You even went through all that trouble to play a sitcom with me. I knew it. You would really make a great actor. The Dragon Lady, I don't really hate her that much, do I? Those who don't know how to deceive cannot tell lies, and thus are not liars. And she is a monster soaked in lies. She doesn't need to lie. No wonder I get okay, I admit it, kind of scared when I see her. I don't hate her, but I might really be afraid of her. And fear breeds caution, and if you're got your guard up, you're prepared. Your little tricks are actually able to neutralize my Organium arts. I might have underestimated you. Hey, this little trick took me hours to put together, so show some sort of respect, huh? But if a little bit of your fire was all it took to make me roll over and die, what kind of devil would follow me? You came prepared. You planned to attack me from the very beginning. You made the first move, Dragon Lady. Are you trying to touch me, or trying to touch me, or torch me rather? Are you trying to torch me because I'm a pain, or do you want to shut me up because I've seen through you? To pronunciate my sentence, a wave of heat surges from her fingertips and leaps towards me. Man, this dragon bitch just won't let me have any fun. I bend my waist. I bend my waist and drop into an exaggerated roll, making it look like I'm trying to tie my shoes. Uh-oh. Aim better next time. W, your dirty little tricks have been exposed. You are now the enemy of the reunion. Why do you oppose me? This is certainly of no benefit to you. Why? Why do you think that this was my idea? I sure as hell didn't want us clawing at each other's faces this soon. Fact of the matter is, you attacked me first. Trying for a little shock and awe, huh? I guess I have no choice then. I just have to kill you before you kill me. Your insanity has deepened your blind confidence. Lying to me is no big deal. I don't really care who you lie to, how many people you kill, or how many people you lie to. But Dragon Lady, you'll regret lifting a finger against me. Am I the only person who says stuff like this? Maybe I really am losing it. Can't even call the insanity at this point. Can't even call this insanity at this point. Seems more sentimental than anything else. I guess I really fucked up. Oh my god, dropping the F-bomb, huh? I see, pretending to be crazed and stupid has fooled us all. Turns out I misunderstood your character this whole time. So considerate of others. What a lovely little devil you are. Such a colorful character. Ah, spit. What you? Not as lovely as you, of course, but you'll be even cuter once I rip your tongue out. Couldn't have it lolling around. You think your little traps are enough to kill me? Of course not. Did I ever mention that I set a trap? Better watch your feet. Might be a trap. Say, how many do you want? How many do you have? You pitiful thing, my flames have found you. You will pay for your betrayal. Whoa, creepy. What's the matter with you? Who are you talking to with that tone of voice? You. I know you hate those words, W. You also hate me for pointing out your purpose. Well, thanks for being so considerate of my preferences. You think you can rile me up. Okay. You think you can rile me up with the right phrasing. And like my purpose, how many people you plan to kill has nothing to do with me, Dragon Lady. What do you know about me? You've got like 80 different plots within plots going on in that noggin, and you're gonna guess what's in mine? W wants to prevent me from using the core city to attack Lugman. Oh? If you simply wanted revenge, you would not have chosen this moment. If you wanted to kill me, W, you would have waited until Buff Lugman and I are incapacitated. That would have been the wise move. Trying to talk me into giving you information was another cover. A mercenary leader who cares nothing for the direction of a reunion would not have asked me, the leader of the reunion, about my plans. You know I won't kill you as long as you put aside your interest in this war. Do you do that and I'll spare your life. I'm fond of you, W. You're a good comedic relief, and I have no desire to execute a harmless what is that? Harlequin? However, a mad woman who would use any methods available to kill me has no right to judge good and evil, let alone claim to understand my plans. Are you really as violent and insane as the performances you suggest, W? Would you shut up already? You are not. You want to stop reunion. You want to stop the attack on Lugman. Those are your intentions. W, you're all too easy to read. I didn't even need to make any plans to investigate you. You really came here wearing your heart on your sleeves. That's a load of bullshit. I'll turn you into a puddle of gore and have someone dump you down the waste chute, assuming there's anything left. Oh, as in like Harley Quinn? Okay. I press the button on my device in my hand, a simple organium detonator switch, remotely operated, chains explosions. A blaze light of destruction mixing with a... Oh my god. A blazing light of destruction mixing with a devastatingly pungent aroma. Waves of heat carrying fragments of debris, overturning everything in front of me. Just as I planned, everything reduced to cinders, even the most thick-skinned sarcasm. Wait. Didn't I have a detonator mechanism for the explosives? Why did she plant her sword in the ground? Was this your trap? Try me, W of sarcasm again. Try again. Hold on, you... No fire, no burning. The hundreds of organium explosives I painstakingly twisted into the steel foundation of the city are all gone. Where are the explosions? The heat, the shrapnel? Nothing. The place where I planted the organium is deformed, melted, and warped. Drips of iron and the burned oil paint covering it gives off a nasty smell, but that's it. My shrapnel, my blast waves, my light show, it's not going to happen. The cataclysm that I pictured in my mind a million times over isn't going to happen. The cunning dragon lady must have poured her arts into the sword and channeled it deep into the steel beneath us. The heat radiated to each one of my traps, melting them away. You figured it out. You're so smart, W. The world ending explosion from all directions that should have blown her up into a million little pieces is nothing but a big wet fart. All right, I've been thoroughly played. Thoroughly. I don't know. Big words hurt brain. Dragon lady, you're not half bad. Was this result also part of your plans? Let me guess. Your backup plan is you'll show me an improvised suicide bombing spectacle. Isn't that right? Let's not waste each other's time. Don't get too cocky. Little girls say, are you even the same person? Right now, I don't really want to know. I don't need you to define me. Choose your death, die by my flames, be thrown from the city walls, or be run through by my sword. Can you really finish me off? Steel must endure 1,000 trials in the forge before it can become a sword. A sword is destined from birth to be a weapon. But you are just a mortal shell that has not died yet. Oh, that would be an honor. To be impaled by this sword, would I be the first one? Unfortunately, you'll have to accept second. Now, if we're talking people I've blown up, you, well, wouldn't even have a number. Sometimes I question if Zach is fluent in English. Yeah, some of those bigger words hurt my brain. I can speak easy English. How about that? Am I going to die? I guess so. What's so bad about death? There are many things worse than dying. So when you feel like you're done for, as long as you've prepared for the stuff worse than death, you'll even manage to surprise yourself. Now, I think it's about time that I also blow this joint. You blew yourself apart right in my hands. I thought you'd be more afraid to die. Though your deflection, it doesn't surprise me. You yourself did surprise me a little. You had some potential as an opening act of a farce. I hope your death was painful enough, W of Victoria. Don't try to fast read it. Take your time. I'm just gonna go ahead and I don't know. I'm not gonna read it the way I've been reading it. I think it's been fine. Like, yeah, there's a couple words that I'm stumbling over, but I'm sure that you probably get the gist of what I'm saying. I think it's okay. Like, I can understand what I'm saying and reading, and there's a couple words that I like stump over, I suppose. I think it's okay. Leader, sir, your return gives me great peace of mind. Formalities unnecessary. There was a battle here just now. It was between me and W, who tried to assassinate me. Don't worry, I'm fine. From the reports I've received, she was already showing signs of rebellion when she occupied Chinnabog. She made her own decision to let the enemy escape, and instigated the Sarkaz mercenary rebellion and murdered her superior. These series of actions were likely caused by outside political forces. Where is she now? She should have stood trial. She detonated the explosives hidden around her body and fell into the core area. I will dispatch someone to search for her body. Sir, you need not to worry yourself. That does not concern me. And her sarcasm? What of them? I will deal with it. Now that the core of the city is steadily moving on track, I'll need to stabilize the situation immediately. Leader, this core city was activated without my knowing why. Even the comms have been broken. We're out of options. Ursus may attack Chenobog at any time and slaughter our own compatriots. For their sake, we must first take down Lugman. Right now, all energy must be used to support the operation of the core city, and we have no excess power to support turning the ingoing and ongoing channels. Tuning. The orgenium left by the catastrophe is so potent that we cannot endure it. The order to recall you exhausted the last of our backup supply. Now there's only one place that can provide us with enough refined orgenium. Even then, if the time is right, please discuss with us. What you say may be correct. I'm sorry, sir. I should have given it more thought. But what's gone is gone. This key, how will you use it? It can stop the city. The city can be stopped? Many things once started will not stop. So I'm entrusting this key to you. You'll decide when we stop. I apologize for giving you such an arbitrary command. You seem more subdued today than usual, sir. No, I will go to guard the core city. Someone will attack, they will try. And I will stop them. Excuse me, sir. Crownslayer, Frostnova, Mephisto, and Faust are all still waiting for our help. We must not let any outsider interfere with our plans. Alula. What's the matter, my champion? Leader. Any evil, no matter how great, will always come to an end. This I firmly believe. Yes, I share the same conviction. Goodbye, leader. Go, Patriot. To the end of this war and regain the status of the infected, reunions will crush all enemies standing in our way. What's this? A kind of sarcasm talisman, 2 pieces. This one is for you, the other one I will keep. What are these for? It's a bit heavy. They can keep you safe. You still believe in those weird sarcasm things? What's the point of this? Let me finish. Sure. This talisman can withstand torture. Mortal wounds. Destroyed organs, no. But the consumption of life it can withstand. Until it breaks. If yours breaks, mine will tremble. And I will go, save you. What if both pieces break? Why aren't you saying anything? Ah, fine, I'll hang on to it. Good. I'm obviously going to outlive you, so just do your own thing. Wait, what? Help who? In what war? My talisman, it too has broken. I see. You killed W. What are you going to do now? Liberate you? You will no longer need to bow before sarcasm. All that you desire, I shall grant you. And what exactly is that? War. No longer will you have to endure the foul taste of slaughtering the weak. No longer will you waste your efforts like a pebble hitting a rock. I will give you a truly equal war. Sarcasm wandering devils. What I will grant you is not the only fear of your victims, is not only the fear of your victims. I will reforge your blood, your flesh, your steel, and the shame of countless generations of your ancestors. I will grant you slaughter. I will grant you death. A new era has arrived, and war shall reign supreme. All sarcasms who wish to taste all that this new era has to offer, step forward. Who would you have us kill? Stuff Extended Magazine. Check map. Yeah, I see. So droney boys. So we got 2 different spots for some people to go. Let me not check the map. I'm on the map. Then there's the map. Check it harder. Okay. I started like a little bit ago. That was kind of a long introduction. There's a hole. I suppose this is the hole. I don't know. Is that considered a hole? Maybe, who knows? Okay. Well, somebody said, that's why I thought you guys knew. Oh, just try it. Okay. The only reason I said it is because someone else said that there was a hole. That's the only reason I said it was a hole. Clearance level 8. Dr. Zach, thank you for your visiting the Rhodes Island Integration Bioprocessing Unit. Your intentions have been determined through analysis of available biological data. In addition, the system detects that you were in a bad mood. Leave me alone, ... and what would you count for a good mood? Let's do this. Good and bad are subjective judgments. However, the system has collected nearly all documentation or documented states of mental activity, as well as a hormonal criteria for various types of neurological excitement. Okay. So you could argue that the system's subjective judgment is substantially closer to the objective truth. Therefore, no matter what action Dr. Zach may take, the system will be able to process it to some degree, which is to say, you may do as you wish. PRTS is equipped with a non-lethal pacification function. Should you take unreasonable action, you will lose conscious for 3.55 working hours, ensuring you maintain a behavioral standard close to normal. Welcome home, Doctor. Can this really be called home? Are you part-timer Zach? Or Dr. Zach? Huh? Hello? Yeah, hello. It's you, I'm sure of it. I can feel it. You're a little different. But the person you're holding, that uniform. Can I ask who's that you're holding? A fighter, one of my people, a friend. Let's say a friend. She's your friend. But you barely know her at all. I don't know. This might disappear soon. What do you feel? Traces of people communicating with each other. Smell, warmth, shape. I'm not sure, but the girl reaches out to Frost Nova. Let her? Stop her? I'll let her. No. You don't want me to do that? No, I'm an outsider. I don't know her. I can't do this, can I? I'm sorry. Can you read minds like a Mia? I'm having trouble understanding you. The other operators say that too. There are a lot of big personalities at Rhode Island, but I might be weird even for them. Did you want to use this machine? If this is indeed the final resting place for the infected. It is. Just a second, let me check the log. Yes, they cleaned the cabin already, put her in the slab. Easy now, there. Then the slab will slide in there and wait for it to close and finally press the button. You're really familiar with it. Oh, I've had to use it a lot. Why? This is where all the Rhodes Islands infected end up. And if I knew them, if I felt them, if they were my teammates, I always take care of them myself. The original manual was really complicated, but I wrote down how to use it in my terminal. Just a quick look and I can feel it. Feel what? It's like a chain. A chain? Or I could say it's like seeing the links between people. Setting off the people tied to you means untangling the lines around them. The other ends of the threads are still tied to us. But even when the one side is gone, the threads don't hang down. It feels like you've lost something inside yourself, something you didn't know was there, but knowing it won't come back. Why would you want to feel that? Because if you know the feeling, it won't suddenly sting you, right? Excuse me. Identifier of Rose Montness. Elite operator present in Rose Island integrated infected bioprocessing unit will expire in 15 minutes. I will update you momentarily. Stand in place for about 15 seconds. In addition, there's a skirmish taking place by the starboard hall. If possible, please assist after updating our identification code in order to reduce resource consumption. Oh, okay. I'll go do that. I'm making a note of it in my terminal. Reminding you for the sixth time, reminding you of the sixth time, if you would allow access to the system, it could send the information directly to... No. I'm the only one who can use this. Understood. PRTS means me. Should I call you Rose Montness? Yes, Rose Montness. What about her? I think I should at least know her name. Frost Nova. Frost Nova. A good name. Hello, Frost Nova. Bye-bye. Oh my god. Rose Montes. Rose Montes. Rose Montes. Oh, so the back part's just tis, not. Well, I was thinking of it like praying mantis, so that's why I was saying it like that. But I guess it kind of is. Rose Montes. Okay. Anyway. Big boy smack. Yeah, it's Castro Boy. Hey, I collected, damn it. Okay. Ah, she's getting overwhelmed. Almost. Almost was a bad situation. Okay, so need more damage, but I don't have the range. Guess we'll see where these drones go. Okay, I think definitely should have probably swapped silence for the AoE healer. A little bit. I think it'll be okay though. The drones will keep up. But yeah, if I thought about it next time, I definitely swap those two around. Mud. I always say mud, but I mean mud rock. I forget mud's actually an operator. Oh, mud is? Oh, rock is. Okay. Never mind. Okay, well, I knew it was one or the other. Where did I get her from? The selector. Oh, God. Correct, Mr. Way. 32 hours from now, the core city will collide with Lugman. Okay, so this is pretty much catching up right where we left off in chapter 6, the conversation. Its urban identification code has not been changed, which means that the core of the Chinobog, this nomadic city, is still Ursa's territory. So attacking it would be an act of war. Reunion holding Ursa's hostage like this is the height of absurdity. You're unreasonably calm, Mr. Way. Did it not occur to you what a peace-loving country the Empire is? Ursa's expansionism is driven by a lust for wealth, territory, and growth. If it were profitable, the Empire would start a world war without a second thought, and they would have done it decades ago. But to provoke a war with Yan, the fact that Yan has not waged war for centuries does not mean that they lack the capability to fight, but I would say a militaristic state might struggle to understand what it is that led to Yan's prosperity. A world war would leave both sides devastated. Yan would need a long time to recover, but Ursus, with its major international conflicts, or internal. God, I can't say words apparently. Internal conflicts would make it harder. Ursus is no longer the world-devouring beast it once was. Only fools and madmen would wage a war that is constantly unprofitable and doomed to fail. Mr. Way, as far as I know, fools and madmen are a dime a dozen in the nomadic cities of the world. Weeding out such people is one of my most important duties and is a function of the State of Council of Ursus. Once the State Council responds, we'll implement measures to put a stop to the Chinobog core. The diplomats will handle the rest. Our only responsibility is to take control of this crisis before it gets out of hand. You have that much faith in the Empire? No, I have faith in mutual interests. Fighting war after war teaches bitter lessons, and even though Ursus has won a lot of riches from its wars, it'll be unable to fight the internal rot those wars have bred. It has not been able to integrate the peoples and lands it has conquered, and no nation can handle a rebellion without choking down the poison brewed by the mutual crisscrossing hate of its own populace. Yeah, the Empire of Ursus is a rotting corpse posturing to look strong. And that is why you believe Ursus will act in its own interests and abide by their deal with you. I have no deal with the chairman of the State Council, verbal or otherwise. But the two of us have about the same amount of sanity left. Femizuki, send the message for me. I have to make sure I make use of this time. Femizuki, there's another message here for you. Dr. Kalsa, Amiya, Chen, you should hear this too. You will change your mind when you hear this. I don't think so. If you reject their help again, we'll truly be isolated. Chief Wei, you must act immediately upon receiving this message. What? That's my messenger. The following has been arts encrypted. Mr. Wei, groups 3 and 4 are standing down. We are unable to get to the source of the matter. I can't even speculate on who the mastermind might be. They were whispering from the preliminary gallery, laughing at my miserable, helpless performance, but I have no evidence to hold them accountable. If something happens in Chenobog, you must do everything you can to stop it. Otherwise, who knows what will happen. You have the wisdom and ability to stop it as a source, but what we could do... Wait, what? What we could not do, you must do in our stead. That's the end. I want to hear the rest. The rest is the messenger's soliloquy? He's my messenger. Let me hear it. I was unable to meet Chairman White. Maybe that's White. And the messenger he sent to lease with me was wayland by unknown forces. Fortunately, the messenger is still safe and sound. The messenger slipped out of the duity. Oh my god, what are these freaking words? In the dead of night, and someone secretly aided him. I believe there are forces within Ursus Eevee for supremacy. I was attacked many times on the road after that, and there were many others who tried to protect me. See you later, Rosen. White tried to help them. I reached the Rule, I don't know, rift and commenced a messaging station. What happens now, I don't even know. I hope to make it back to Lugman to enjoy the flavors of home once again. How is he now? Unclear if he's alive or dead. It sounds like the chairman of the state council plans to stand by and see how this plays out. The state council is at the heart of the empire, but Chenobog is out on the proprietary now. The borderlands mostly belong to the army and some remnants of ancient nobility. The army hasn't had a chance to engage in some operations since the Great Rebellion, but the infected did. The ancient nobility, closely watched as they were, couldn't have planned the Chenobog incident, but the infected could. Indeed, most of the reunion's infected had no training. They didn't stand a chance against the Ursus Guard and the Chenobog riot police. But a catastrophe did. Chenobog failed to split the planets in time, and there was nothing they could do against the catastrophe. Reunion had to infiltrate the city early to stop the security forces from mobilizing, while the army ignored their maneuvering. Lugman and Rhodes Island anticipated Reunion's actions with the LGD, made a plan to annihilate them, but Chenobog, even to this day, Chenobog and Ursus Court haven't said a word. Now we know why. Writing off the city and all of its inhabitants, Ursus handed Chenobog over to the Reunion. And the infected, who have lived there so long on the threshold of death, they no longer fear it, would assume control of the city after the catastrophe. They didn't have to do anything, they just got out of the way. They only had to let it happen. But after suffering a catastrophe, Chenobog has just been a dead city with nothing of value, which left the infected heading for Lugman. No matter who's running Reunion, all the elements were perfectly aligned. Give the order. The centaurs must stand down, use force if necessary. Oh, yeah, okay. Use force if necessary. We will prepare for war. We must be absolutely certain we can disable the core before it's too late. And no one is to know of this until the Chenobog core is stopped. Mr. Wei, you're going to start the war yourself. Okay, I just said it earlier. Fizamuki, I can't remember. You've seen all Lugman has been through. You must know my brother wouldn't stand for me starting a war with Ursus. I must take the initiative. We must take control of the situation, even if it costs all of Lugman. Starting a war means being seen as an aggressor. It makes it more difficult to force alliances. The first one to enter a state of war is likely to find itself isolated. But the worst part is no one knows the truth until the war is over, whenever that might be. Some countries don't even care about the truth. All they want is an excuse. But Mr. Wei, I believe we can achieve peace through diplomatic means. Thank you for the suggestion, Madam Calcit. But I'm afraid White and I'm afraid White and I are the last hope for peace between our countries. Whether our enemy is the Empire's Third Army or the Empire of Ursus, the war is going to happen eventually. Even if we are certain to win it, peace is no longer possible. If White is too meek to use official channels to put a stop to this, it means he'll face too much resistance and criticism for it, even if it works. He's a politician. He has to look out for himself. Having pushed him this far, the Empire's bureaucracy may be in some state of semi-paralysis. Thank you. A couple of divisions can hold Ursus hostage, but not Lugman. This is not Ursus. You're entitled to an emergency response to another moving city. Wouldn't it be there too late to separate? Wouldn't it there be too late to separate the city? Okay, sometimes when they holy heck, not only do they use hard words, sometimes it's like the way that they phrase like the sentence is like, that's not how I would normally say stuff. So I feel like I always stutter over myself a lot. It feels like they put things in weird. And then isn't a hard word. It's just like they just put it in the middle of something. If the core is not stopped, the collision will destroy Lugman, and the conflict that follows will cause further unfathomable disaster. But to stop the core, firing our guns or sending a spec ops team would indeed mean a declaration of war of Ursus on Ursus. Anything white might be able to give to stop has been completely loose by the Chinobot core. Wait, what? Anything white might have been able to stop has been cut completely loose. Okay. An isolated city cut off from all communication, left with nothing but identification, no codes, needs very little explanation. As you say, Doctor, it's up to Lugman now. We can only stop the Chinobot core. Think carefully, Mr. Wei. There are serious consequences to active war. War is serious business, but the other choice, so far as Lugman is concerned, would be far worse. Mr. Wei, Rhodes Island. I'll go. Huh? Miss Chen? Chen? I'll take care of it. You're a Lugmanite. I can leave Lugman. Superintendent Chen, don't play the hero. This isn't your responsibility. If Lugman needs a traitor, let it be me. I'm sick of you, Wei. You and your pretentious city. I stopped being a Lugmanite even before you dug your claws into the slums. Now is not the time for a debate on ethics. What did they do? What did they have to do with him? What did they do? Tell me, Miss Chen, what did they not, or what did they do? Tell me, where was it Reunion hid themselves? Where was it they snuck into our city? You trust the slum dwellers, but do they trust you? Where did that trust come from? Have any of them, aside from your informants or Lin Kuji's ears, reported the infected infiltrating their homes? Things happen so fast, that doesn't mean anything. Did you receive even a single tip? Yes or no? No. Not one. Not a single person stepped up. They don't trust you. They would rather put their faith in foreign provocators than the Rat King or the superintendent of the LGD. Maybe Reunion was threatening them. Reunions infected are known to be violent and dangerous. Do they forget that Lugman has never raised a hand against them? I don't blame them for supporting each other. In fact, if the infected didn't support each other, if they hated each other instead, the slums would have been long since destroyed themselves. But they could have opposed Reunion. They could have come together with the Rats King people to fight the infiltrators. They could have asked for your help. They don't trust, exactly, they don't trust you. After all you've done for them, they still don't trust you. We should have sent the LGD into the slums long ago. It was the locals who didn't want the LGD in the slums. They are the ones working against my LGD time and time again. Even as Lin Kuju and I worked so hard to root out the criminals and foreign agents from the slums, it was those same locals who scoffed at the sacrifices of our soldiers. It was Lugman that rejected them. Turn it up again? Okay. I didn't know if it was like over me, I guess. Answer me, Miss Chin. Look me in the eyes and answer me. It's not their fault. Then who? Then whose pray tell is it? Pray tell? Okay. So that's just a weird combination of words. How many times have I told you? You have the right to your own thoughts and opinions, provided you don't let them affect your work. The LGD is here to protect Lugman. The Special Inspection Unit is here to guide the LGD to protect Lugman. The slums you've done so much for have a vulnerability that could lead to Lugman's destruction. Union exploited the infected among them to distract us, letting our guard down to Chinnobog. The measures we took to fight off Reunion left us open to the maneuver by the core city, and those infected stood by and did nothing. Pray tell, please enlighten me. Oh. If Lugman falls here, it is ultimately by their hand. No. Who should be held responsible for turning Lugman into a flashpoint? Who is responsible for the lives lost and blood spilled? So much destruction over a few neighborhoods just because we didn't act in time. When you say act, do you mean whose fault is it? Was it Lugman that rejected them? No. It was they who rejected Lugman. So you'll dispose of them. Indifference and lack of vision already destroyed them. I have no reason to care for these people anymore. Chen, we have all tainted with our innumerable mistakes. Everyone makes mistakes. All we can do is fix them or cover them up for a while. There is always someone who can do what we can't, but for now, I still have things to do. Everyone makes mistakes. I know what you're saying. The infected are a mistake as long as they exist in our city. Pig-headed girl. Superintendent Chen, I've told you everything. Now do what you must. All right then. Whatever I must do. What the heck? What I must do. What the LGD must do is name who is at fault and correct the mistake. It seems that according to your definition, I am at fault. We could also say I am the mistake because I am the infected. You, Chen. Madam Chen, there's no need to hide it anymore. For 3 years, you've been hiding my infection from the world. Now that the infected people have no place in the city, neither do I. Nonsense. She and I are both infected. I don't belong here. I know what I must do, and I won't be making any more mistakes. I'm the only one who can stop her. Don't feel bad. I understand. We've sworn brother. We are sworn brothers, aren't we? Brothers. Remember where we came from. Huh, that's crazy though, because like, what the heck? They're just like, oh yeah, by the way, Chin's infected. She just didn't want to say anything. I guess that makes sense to the whole Mephisto thing then, huh? All right. I am infected. I am a traitor to Lugman. I am the only one who can do this. I hate you and I hate them. I should love you, but right now I hate every last one of you. Blood relations ruined. We've come this far. All we can do is keep going. Why me? Why does it have to be me? Who could feel safe sitting here? Close family ruined. No. If you leave this office today, Chen Huchiki, you will be the enemy of Lugman. You will never again be allowed to set foot in the city. And after all that work we've done together for the past 10 years will come to nothing. Oh God. Everything I worked for came to nothing as soon as you did what you did. Look at this scene. Lugman is about to go up in flames. The battle is upon us. You have your ways, I have mine. The only difference is I'm not like you. I don't think anyone is a mistake. I won't let the city fall, but I won't go in without a plan either. Power is a tool. At the end of the day, if you are going to use this tool to tinker with the world, you have to conform to its expectations. Don't make a mockery of yourself, Inspector Chen. Laugh at that and you're laughing at yourself. I raised you to change it. I hope that you would change this world to want more than prosperity and growth. So has it changed? Can it be changed? Does everything I've worked for actually mean anything? Even if it can't now, it must someday. You're going to make sure it can. You're going to make sure it can be changed. Wait, stop. Who are you? You can't go in there. Security. Where are the guards? There's an intruder. Lord Wei, we will act. Get out. Let us act. You shouldn't have come. Wei, that's all it took to show your true colors. Your private army just shows up here in your office. Madam Chen, Lugman is threatened. Sounds like you have a strong sense of duty, but I don't believe a word you say. If you have something for him, go ahead. Lord Wei, it is within our means to infiltrate the city, kill the mastermind, and stop the collision. We shall sacrifice our lives for the city and lift this burden from thy shoulders. Get out. Lord Wei. How about it, Lord Wei? Will you send them or send me? Is that a tough choice? Why is it that you're so decisive when it comes to killing people and so indecisive when it comes to saving them? That's how it is now. That's how it was then. I didn't expect a chance at a proper goodbye. I've thought about it many times, Wei, but I've never expected to give anyone a proper goodbye. Miss Fumizuki, I'm sorry my mom treated you like that. Thank you for looking after me all these years. I've always thought of you as family. Chen. Superintendent Chen. Not anymore. This badge, you can have it back. Caesar. You want to fight here first to decide who's the real traitor? Superintendent Chen, the enemy is at our gates. I'm infected. I'm your greatest enemy. Cease and desist, or I will show no mercy. Who have you ever shown mercy? Huh? Don't sound all high and mighty about things you can't do. Lord Wei, look out. Wait, what? Oh, I heard. Okay, yeah, she's doing her skill. Brother, if this sword is used to slay dragons, does it work on Dracos? It just might. Looks like I'll have to be more careful around you. Her arts are overflowing. Doctor, get behind me. I'll block the arts. No, it'll just get torn apart by that kind of power. She's not aiming for us. Get out of her range right now. Ah, okay. Her arts are beginning to expand. Back up. Release. Dragon slaying sword. Unsheath. You can block it with just your wrist. Most astute. I see your swordsmanship is sharper than ever, Superintendent. Tampered Orgianium, Chino Chai Exo? Exio? I don't know. Huh? I think they're still making weapons like that. Doctor, is that sword specifically forged to fight against energy-based arts? At first, Madam Chen didn't even let me look at that sword. Why is she envisioning a situation where I could be the enemy? Out of my way. Lord Wei, the superintendent has chosen her path. I may not be able to block a second blow. Shall I put my life on the line? Through my death, I assure you that Inspector Chen will remain in Lugman, though I cannot guarantee that she'll have her limbs intact. I can ensure that she lives. Impermissible? You fall back. Don't engage her directly. I shall immediately alert my brothers. Planning to call reinforcements. Cease. Ah. Are you going to use that cloud-splitting sword? Use the cloud-splitting sword. Don't forget who taught you your swordsmanship and your arts. I never once thought to strip you of your swordsmanship, but I will no longer play nice at this point. Don't force my hand, Chen. Hui hui. I wish I could say your last name. Do it then, Master Wei. Chi answers to me. The day you gave me Chi, did you think I would slay you? I won't use it to spill your blood, Wei. You think you're protecting me, right? My mother died to depression. Tallulah was taken away. I contracted orpathy in the course of my work. You think everything you've done was for the sake of protecting me, don't you? Is that because you're guilty conscious or because of your confidence in your own strategies? I don't want to witness another tragedy ever again. Liar. Wei, there are those who this sword seeks to kill and those who it seeks to protect. If she truly wishes to destroy Lugman, no, you must not go. I never thought I would beat you and your black cloaks here. But there is more than one, But there's more than one way out of your way. The window. Chen, stop this foolishness. We are 100 meters above the ground. This wouldn't be the first time I've used the window route, or the second. Why do they keep saying it like her whole name? Like up till this point, it was just always saying Chen, and then now it's just like they keep like referring to each other by full name. Is that like a cultural thing? You must not go to her. Ah, Chen, you mustn't repeat the same mistakes. You can't go down the same path we did. If there's anyone who should die for the city, that person should be Uncle. No way. Starting today, we are strangers. Full names equals serious? Like when your parents call you by your full name when they're angry? I mean, usually my mom only does it to like get my attention. She don't say it over and over again. What's up, Radiant Knight? Long time no see. Okay. Well, I guess that makes sense. I was just wondering because I kept seeing like they were referring to each other by their full name. Okay, so the sound of glass smashing echoes across the room, and Chen falls face up from the tall building. The Lord of Lugman let out a thunderous roar, and the man in the black poncho leapt towards the window like an arrow springing from a bowstring. But Chen had already made up her mind. Yeah, we got the real MPV. MVP. Well, I get the part where it's like, you know, you say your name because you want it to be like serious, but I guess the part that I'm like, it's like when my mom says my full name, it's not like continuous. I don't know if that makes sense. Like she usually just says my full name to get my attention, and then she'll speak to me normally, but I don't know. Yo, no worries. You don't ever have to like worry about that Radiant Knight. I was just kind of memeing. It's an Asian thing? Okay. I mean, because we say it, like my mom says it. But usually it's just like to get my attention. Actually, it's usually not even my full name. It's just my first and middle name. So usually it's just my first and middle name, and then it's just like, okay, we mean business now. I mean, my mom gets pretty angry. Hey, there's oh, that's a staircase. Why do you want in here, dude? In Spain, it's like that too. Your parents say your complete name, you're in for punishment. Oh. Yeah, my mom usually doesn't say my last name. It's usually just my first and middle. Then I'm in trouble. Alright, so let's move on to 7-3. Chen jumped out the old window. Okay. A secret arrest warrant for Chen, sir. It's got to be a mistake. There's no way. Hey, get back here. I asked you if this was a mistake or not. Damn it, Chen, sir. What the hell? Who's behind this? I have to find her. I have to hear her side of the story. Who's this? Oh, Rat King. He definitely looks like a rat. Yes, I understand. Anything else, master? No, go and do what I told you for now. When you're finished, find somewhere to lay low for a while. Got it. Now go, hurry. Turns out there's really someone who can outplay Wei. Tallulah, is this really just fate? Oh, young master, if you could see us, oh, young master, if you could see us now from up there, you would not wish to see this, would you? Okay, apparently that was hard for me. But alas, Lugman's finally come to this. But Hu-Chi? Okay, I'm not saying that right. Be careful. You mustn't go get yourself killed. Okay. So he uses last names, I guess. Damn it, there's still so many of them out there. I thought the LGD was supposed to have this area under control. Yesterday it was reunion. Today it's these weird infected. Even when we can't hold them off, we still can't use heavy weapon, or okay, we can't use heavy weapon or heavy duty weapons inside the city. So why are these guys still around if Mephisto's like chilling? Yeah, that's what I'm wondering. Is like Mephisto still has his herd like kind of going around. I guess they didn't kill them all. Hello, operators. Is that who we're fighting today? Rosemontis. Rosemontis? Thank goodness we're saved. They're infected who have become twisted by arts, and we can't stop them? That's right. We mostly brought defense equipment, but I never expected that they would shred through our steel cables and polyfiber, and that's like paper. We might have to bring in some military grade weapons. Well, I guess I kind of thought like once Mephisto was like chilling, maybe they would chill, but yeah, I guess that makes sense. We are at our limits here, so we had no choice but to ask for backup from the land ship. Thankfully, now that you're here, we might be able to turn the tides. The organium structure inside makes their bodies incredibly tough. We use suppressing fire to keep them under control. Also, our scans aren't picking up anything or any signs of brain activity at all. The main point there is they're pretty much already physically dead. They're just empty husks propping up by arts. It's unbelievably cruel. Whoever did this has to pay. Well, he kind of paid a little bit. But more importantly, at least you're all safe. Let's make a plan. I'll get them to settle down. They're going to fight. Yes. But you look... Doctor, have you never met Rosemontis before? Please stand aside, Doctor. Then you might want to take a step back. I guarantee you've never seen anything like this. Is that a metal box from the land ship flying by? ... That thing floating there, is that your equipment? It's mine. Operator, please describe your impressions of the target. Hold on, I'll check the manual. Okay, the target's a large group of active, relentless individuals. They're moving as a group with no clear objective. Their general trend is clear, but with no set route. That should be good enough, right? Received, I'll handle this. Dr. Calcet was very clear. Once we finish with this, Rose Island is to leave Lugman immediately. Evening, old friend. Oh no, are they gonna have to fight? No way! No! Is Hoshi gonna have to fight him? What are we doing here? What about your injuries? I'm an Oni. These scratches are long gone. Oh, those scratches are long good. Good. Now hold on. Were you waiting for me here? That Doom buggy you're pushing is a new model from Rim Billington, right? Great for off-road performance. Dustproof. Climbs hills with ease. Incredible range and fuel efficiency. Minimal environmental impact with maximum effort. That one? Yeah, sorry. I saw that ad on the terminal a million times. Guess it got stuck on my old noggin. It's a damn good buggy, though. I'm not even into off-roading. I'd like to get one. What are you trying to say? Oh, no. You look like hell, Chen. What are you planning on doing? How do you know I'll be here? I'd be here. You come here every time you want to sneak out of the city. Remember, I also know every nook and cranny of this place. The LGD issued what the heck? The LGD issued an arrest warrant. But that's not what you're here for. Of course not. I know exactly what kind of person you are. This is my only way out of Lugman. I stayed dark the whole way. If the whole LGD knew me half as well as you do, then you'll never make it out of Lugman. Excuse me? What did you mean by that? They're just like me. They don't want you to go. Hoshi, are you going to stop me? Why you of all people, Hoshi? Of course I am, Chen. I am the LGD inspector, and more importantly, your friend. Did you seriously plan to wander off and play the lone hero on a grand adventure? This is precisely why I cannot let you leave. You're a Lugmanite, Hoshi. This is our last chance. If Wei has it his way, more people are going to die. And your way is better. If they call you mundane Ori, They trust you to take care of the Lugmen they'll love so much. Let's go, Hoshi. Ha. Do they really love Lugmen, Jen? Something in my right eye and I'm just gonna die. Okay, you. Me, I'm old school. Comics, books, or comics, movies, booze, rainy streets, some guy running around, running by without an umbrella. I love myself retro, not just bikes. People say stuff goes out of style quickly, Chen. We are really outrun time itself. Can we really outrun time itself? I can't. No way. It moves too fast. The chase has crushed so much of what I cared about. This is all I have left. A yellow splotch, a tear, a dog-eared page. I've got names for them all, and it sucks. I hate how time took all these people from me. They died horrible, miserable deaths, sacrificing themselves to try to find a place in this world. But me, I simply watched them all vanish into dust. Sometimes, some of them, I squashed their dreams to pieces with those very two hands. They didn't love Lugmen, they simply had nowhere else to go, and in the end, that was my fault. You're not going anywhere, Chen. Fat? Is it Fat? Died? All these people died for Lugmen. You're going to pretend you never saw that. Don't act like you knew them. They were with me a lot longer than you. I knew them much better than you. It's my duty to protect Lugmen. No matter who stands in my way, it's my duty. That hasn't changed. So you're still Superintendent Chen, and who gave you this duty? I did. Is that just something you wanted to hear yourself say? Look at you. You're going to save Lugmen all by yourself? One woman against all the reunion? Your temper tantrum won't get you that far. It's funny, you're the one who always carried out Mr. Wei's orders because you could relate with him. Now I'm the one who relates with him a bit better, and I'm the one carrying out his orders. How the tables have turned. I didn't want to say fat, so I was trying to give it a little bit of a pronunciation difference, so it would be a little bit different. I've seen the gist of Mr. Wei's plans. If someone has to die, Mr. Wei thinks it's odd to be with him. You're carrying the Chen's family blood. Once all this blows over, no one's coming after you. You mean Mr. Wei would rather he die than you. You give him too much credit. Maybe you don't give him enough, Chen. If he wants to die, he's welcome to it, but what will that get us? What's the point? We'll prevent a war. We'll get Lugmen out of this mess. If he dies, it'll get some of the blame off Lugmen. I think all the blame will pretty much vanish into thin air, actually. You really think that it'll be that easy? Nothing's ever that easy. That's why he wants you running the LGD. You'll get his job and be chief of LGD sooner or later. After that, you'll become the boss of the entire city. There's been a lot of rot left behind, and you should be the one to clean it out. I get what Mr. Wei wants from you. Though he's been waiting for a long time, I can tell that his beliefs and methods haven't changed from the day that I met him. How the tables turned. Lugmen still needs you, and she doesn't want you in any danger. I'm just so disgusted. Mr. Wei's death may not matter to you, but once he's gone, you can change the city. I have to tell you something, Hoshi. It's the reason I don't belong here. Don't mess with me, Chen. No one's more Lugmen than you. I'm an infected. What? Since when? 3 years ago. You've been hiding it from me. I didn't mean to. How come you didn't even tell me? Wei didn't want anyone to know. We couldn't have an infected in the LGD, so I couldn't be infected. Hoshi, there's no place for me. Hoshi, there's no place for me in the infected. No place for the infected here or anywhere else in the world. I've had enough of Wei controlling us. I'm not going to be his tool anymore. No, I get it. I finally actually really get it, Chen. I know exactly why you can't leave Lugmen. What? If you leave and go to that core city, Mr. Wei would have to brand you an enemy. Not just an enemy, but a dangerous infected enemy working against Lugmen. The whole city would know you're infected. They might even think you're working with Reunion. And that'll be the end of it. You'll never be able to come back. I don't care. That's my line. You're infected? I don't care. I don't care. Missy doesn't care. 9 doesn't care. The LGD doesn't care. Not even Mr. Way cares. He wants you to change this place. He doesn't want you to, doesn't want you gone. You didn't see how ruthlessly he treated the infected. I did. And 9, she's already gone. She quit the LGD because she was infected too. 9 too. You know, 9 and I might have contracted orpathy on the same mission. She went undercover for me in Reunion, and then because of Reunion, she abandoned Lugman. Because she saw the truth of the city. You didn't betray Lugman. I'm not letting you take the fall for a crime you didn't commit. Hoshi, why did you think I'm going to the core of the city? I've never been good at guessing games. Just get to the point. Do you know who's leading Reunion? I forgot her name. Tallulah. Missy didn't tell you. Tell me what? Tallulah is my sister. Tallulah. Oh, haha, I get it. Chen, you're not going today. Why? Is my sister, my family not important enough? That's why. That's why I can't let you go. Even if I have to die here, I'm not letting you go. That's not for you to decide, Hoshi. Hana can decide. And Hana? No matter what stands in my way, whether it's a catastrophe, a shield, or an Oni, I'm not giving in. The blacksmith who casts the shield has his whole family killed by a gang of wandering Onis. His fury is much more toxic than any catastrophe. The blood that stains his shield and the tragedy it represents is much more wicked than any catastrophe. Chen, Mr. Wei isn't a good man. We can kick his ass together. Whatever you want to do, I'll do it with you. You want my Colombian big single 70 VV? It's yours. Chen, now's not the time. Don't go. Don't force me to do this. It's all that I ask. Force you? Why are you talking like Wei? I don't like it. When Wei did what he did, no. When he betrayed his brother, failed my mother, and put the city to sleep under his cloud of wickedness, that's when I decided to do this. You might think that stuff You might think that stuff has anything to do with you, but I don't think so. What do you mean? What he did for you, and what you should be doing, none of it is connected. That's why Mr. Wei was hoping. That's what Mr. Wei was hoping for. He didn't want to play the bad guy. He's not power hungry. He gave you the sword. You don't get it. Understand what? It wasn't just one time. It happened again and again and again. I destroyed my home. I destroyed my family. Covered horn to toe in blood every time. I fought to the bitter end until I was the only one left standing. Because that's what I thought was right, and they were wrong. I found myself asking a lot if I really deserved to live. I don't, but I lived anyway. I just can't live for I just can't live for myself anymore. Putting yourself out there, or putting yourself out because of some concept of right and wrong, that's the dumbest thing a person can do. And I've dealt with regret my whole life. You think you're the only one who can get a lot of baggage. Oh wait. You think you're the only one who's got a lot of baggage, Miss Chen. Stop talking like that. So why can't you understand me, even a little bit? We've been through so much together all these years. There's still something you can't tell me. I've got my baggage and you've got yours. We both know that, even so. What is there you still don't understand? I never pulled any of this with, I never pulled any of you into this. How can I say I don't understand you? Because I've seen too many people die for nothing. I don't care who you are. I just care where you're going. I'm not letting you go. This is all on the leader of the reunion. You can't change the situation. You'll just die for nothing too. No one wants to see that. Not the LGD and not Lugman. Thank you, Hoshi. But I'm still going. Really? If we have to fight, you should know I'm not scared of you. You really have to go, huh? You feeling like your heart is hard on iron? Wait, what? You feeling like your heart is hard as iron right now? I told you before, you're lost in your own thoughts. You lost sight of everything around you, of everything everyone's done for you. Your stubbornness is only gonna get you hurt. Fine, I guess you'll have to take a beating before you can learn. Like a young Hoshi, that's being a stubborn ass is just a simple impulse. Oh my god. I feel like it's been more reading now than it was even for like the whole chapter 6. Yeah, Hoshi's really like, yeah, I'm gonna have to beat your ass to show you what's up. She's really just like, all right, man, I'm gonna beat your ass so you can actually learn some shit. Well, I didn't think like the first couple of like stages, man, my mouth is just like gone. Like my mouth's so dry. Oh, okay. But the story's actually getting really, really good. So it's not like I'm complaining. It's actually getting really cool and really intense, especially I don't really want to see these two fight, but okay, so I read that. So if you want to fight Chen, then let's do it. Show me everything you've learned in the last 2 years. Stop talking like that. Okay, so EX-42 long-range Organium Arts control device operator Rosemontis. I always want to say Rosemontis, but it's Rosemontis. Okay. Requesting approval. Approved for use in defensive operations. Removal approved. Annihilation Specialist Elite Operator Rosemontis. Activation approved. Okay, I'm going. Please tell Closure for me about the Rhode Island landship startup. Hurry, Doctor. Get in the cabin. Don't watch. If you get hit by Rosemontis shrapnel, you'll pretty much be a goner. So I should just use her. Oh my god, that was so loud. So I have one spot to protect. Boom, 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 boom. Oh my god, get these dudes out of here. There's no shot that he came back. I hate these dudes. Oh god. He can stand over there and die for all I care. I'm gonna avoid him. No, stay over there, dude. I don't care. Actually. Oh, I don't have Liskarm though, huh? Ooh. Oh, he can't. Can he hit up here? Okay, let's see. Let's see if he can even hit up here, I guess. I'm not sure. He's gonna be able to hit Cruz. No shot he doesn't, right? Yeah, okay. Okay. So that's kind of what I figured. Trying to think if I want to move everybody up or how do I want to do this? She's gonna die. Okay, I kind of figured. I need to put like Mud over here or something. Can you hit her instead? You gonna turn your attention to her? There you go. I hit Mud. I guess I should have put Mud over here though, because like, oh, there. She needed something. She kind of got her butt kicked. This guy's got to walk all the way. Oh, what is this? Leave my damn team alone, you freaking rat, dude. Oh yeah, he's just gonna stand there. I forgot because he's a doofus. So I pretty much have to heal through his entire life. Yeah. Damn. Okay, so I have to put like. Can you attack her? No. No. Oh my god. Oh my god, he killed her instantaneously. Flemishai is gone. Holy hell. Alright, we're dying, folks. Okay, so Mud needs to go out way quicker. Got it. My bad. I can't put anybody on Big Boy. Okay, I got an idea. Okay. They do a lot of damage, I'll tell you what. Okay. Huh. What if I just don't put anybody up there like at all? Like what if I just make like a line of these people? Do they eventually die if they get to the end though? That's I guess my concern. She on skill 3. She is on skill 3. How useless. Okay, if this guy dies by the time he gets over here, I mean, he has quite a long ways to go. I feel like he dies before he gets over here. I think the only thing I'm gonna have to deal with is other dude. Now the hard problem is I'm not gonna be able to heal anybody. Okay, I'm gonna get overwhelmed. Mud. Actually, Mud. This kind of makes Searcher kind of useless, I guess. I mean, can her range expand? This would be kind of useless though. I mean, Mud just gonna spin to win until Mud can't spin to win no more. That's my plan right now. Mud hit hard. Mud do big work. Mud might not be able to hit. Mud hurt. Mud get hurt. Mud no care, but Mud gonna die. Oh, Mud don't care about healer. Mud can't get healed. Radiant Knight help Mud. Mud die anyway though. Unfortunate Mud situation. Radiant Knight still help Mud. These two don't really matter. Okay, that's fine. What are you doing over here, dude? Nobody cares. Smash, help. No, Blimmy. No? Okay, it's not enough. I was hoping to keep her alive for like 2.6 seconds. But it's not gonna matter. Oh my god, you're gonna die too, huh? Holy heck, you guys do so much damage for what though, huh? Okay, well, Flametail's still alive. Okay, we can actually hold off till the end though, I imagine. It might be better to actually have everybody over here. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So that's everybody. So I can put healer out. They're gonna die. And then Bobins. Mud's chilling, dude. I just got Mud. I don't know why that guy down there was just standing there. Like, I just quit. He's like, whatever, I don't care. Like, normally that'll just stop there. Like, I was just like, yeah, I'm gonna stop. He's tired. You're pretty serious about this. Real unexpected. Never would have thought that you'd be able to make me bleed. Oh, no, don't give me sad stuff. We have never been able to walk away from our past. Hoshi, you've always been a part of this city, but not me. I've always been a part of running. I don't think I'll ever be able to stand in this place. It turned into another one of these in the end. I can't stop you. Go. Don't make me sad, bro. No, don't give me the sad cutscenes. Sorry, Hoshi. After I'm gone, please go to the slums for me. The people there are panicked and confused. Someone from the LGD has to protect them. If some infected kids give you a toy bear, keep it. A nurse's girl named Misha taught them how to make those bears. She died because we failed her. Okay, I will. I'm sorry, I owe you one. I don't need your apologies. Honestly, you're no good at them. Hoshi, I think we're done here. Go and don't come back. Take care of yourself. Can't stand this place. How many people care about this city as much as you do? Bullshit. Inspector Hoshi. Huh? Inspector, you're hurt. Who could have? Oh, yes. We just saw her, Madam Chen. Oh, that. Sorry. You guys have a second to talk. Inspector, you're disobeying orders too. I wouldn't put it that way. Get out. Yes, Lord Wei. I told you not to call me that. As you wish, Wei. We await your orders. Miss Kalsa and young Amiya, before you speak, could I have a word with him? Yes, go ahead. Miss Fuzumuki? All yours. We've been together for years now, Wei. Why talk about this? Why now? One look in your eyes and I can tell that what you're thinking. Fuzumuki. Now, I've always been able to tell. I know Luckman means the world to you. I know all that you've given her. I know about the dreams you have for her. But this isn't what you want, is it? Gomen, I'm not referring to our current dilemma. What I mean is this prosperity that you've given everything for. You lost 2 loved ones. Actually, I think you said it was 3, maybe dozens. Surely you couldn't bear to lose your niece as well. She loathes the Shadow Guard. If I send them to retrieve her, she will fight them to the death. No way, that's not what I mean. Won't you regret it if you let them both die in some foreign city? So what if they're infected? Are they not your nieces? If we had children of our own, is this how you'd treat them? All that I've done for the sake of our land. I've never intended for Chen to do my work for me. But that's how she is. No, keeping the truth from her only deepens the cut. It only makes her feel like she doesn't belong here. Your expectations of her, they're too distant, they're too difficult. But I can't stop. At this point, I've struggled against the men behind me and the city below me for so long, and this is all I have to show for it. Would Luckman allow me to stop? That is what she wanted, to get the source of our problem. She wanted to change the city into something completely unlike the city under my rule. All I did was teach her how to get there, what she would have to do, and what she would have to give up. Alright, that's enough rationalizing. Rationalizing? You're giving me a headache. I'll go bring her home myself. I won't sit back and watch her die. I will do what you cannot. Nonsense, I won't allow it. I have plans to bring her back, and if you, Fuzuki, are not to set foot outside this building. Oh, and you'll stop me. Demir, Kuno, okay. Whew. Doctor, what did I miss? What did she say? It's been a long time since I have heard such angry Chinese? I don't know how to say that. Have you forgotten who I am, Wei? Even I have my limits. Zach is having a stroke? Some of these words are kind of rough. Have you forgotten who you are? Fuzuki? Doctor, I think. I just say it the way I thought. The same may also go for Fuzuki, maybe. Now then, on to our friends from Rhode Island. How much will it cost for you to help Lugman and our Chen? I'll cover it myself. You're really going to hire us like this? I am. It may be improper to say, but my husband is not exactly in top form today. Or I might say our opponent's plans have gone beyond anything we might have predicted, included all he holds dear. They have a complete understanding of both Lugman and Wei. That's enough. Fumazuki? Who are you to say that's enough? Doctor, name your price. I can pay. I understand everything you've said here, Miss Fumazuki? And money won't be necessary, but I need you two to hear me out. Doctor, maybe this isn't the place to say it, but if I can speak freely, Lugman needs some outside assistance. Can I continue, Miss Fuzuki? Fumazuki. By all means, I don't let words get to me. Nonsense. Rhode Island is only a pharmaceutical company, but the world is a tough place. It doesn't let up on any of us, especially a pharmaceutical company like ours that tends to make a lot of enemies, be it in business, geopolitics, or otherwise. We wander the cracks between countries because we have no other choice. When all the forces of the world align to put pressure on us, we need to put our own special methods to handle them. But if our methods are to work, we need the forces acting against us to have a shred of sense left in their thick skulls. So when there comes a day like today when anything can happen, Rhode Island has to be ready for the right response. Get to the point. I have a proposal. I hope it's a good one. I'm not sure if I should be disclosing this information to you, Mr. Wei. You must know, with Lugman's strength and your talents, you could annihilate Rhode Island with the snap of your fingers. No matter how advanced our equipment may be, there's nothing we could do against your forces. If we act against you, Rhode Island is as good as dead. Go on, Dr. Calcit, Miss Amiya. Rest assured, I have no energy to direct at Rhode Island anymore. So please proceed. Very well. When we first met, Mr. Wei, you were very cautious about our military capabilities. I can admit now, as I just said, Rhode Island is no match for Lugman in this respect. Need to Google it? Google what? However, no matter how strong a force may be, it can be limited by the circumstances it finds itself in. It's largely a difference of degree. Even your men can't protect power with their hands tied. Even if you stepped onto the battlefield personally, the enemy still has something to use against you. The truth is, a colleague of mine once saw the Duke of Cachet at a fundraising banquet with his adopted daughter. This wasn't a slave market or some noble backroll. It was an event for those who represented the many movers and shakers of our world. Continue. I'm sure you can guess what happens next, Mr. Wei. Many young people proved their value that night with the ideas and theories that they espouse. But Tallulah did not. Neither my colleagues nor I ever expected that she would become the leader of Reunion. In fact, we should have realized that the Duke of Cache only shows himself when necessary to do what is necessary, otherwise he stays out of sight. Cache won't tip his hand in exchange for assistance, and neither will Tallulah. I'm sure you know their relationship much better than I do, or than we do, Mr. Wei. The Duke of Cache never made her a slave or a hostage. She is his successor. Oh. Your observations confirm my suspicions, Dr. Calcit. Tallulah is Cache's successor. Correct, Mr. Wei. The Duke of Cache knows what you have and what you're capable of. Tallulah may as well. You can leave this in our hands now, Mr. Wei. We have what it takes to handle this situation. Like Amiya told you before, the official agreement between Lugman and Rhodes Island is over. Why are you guys so surprised? Can't you give me some support when I actually say something correctly? By now, the Rhodes Island landship has left Lugman's port. What we do from here has nothing to do with Lugman. Is that acceptable, Amiya? Yes. Mr. Wei, we won't concern ourselves with the future of Lugman or your personal business. But all this is the result of someone's conspiring to exploit the infected, and we will fight it with all our might. If you'll permit us to act, and if you can promise you won't act against us in any way, then the battle to come is our battle, Rhodes Island's battle. I won't rely on the infected. I don't trust the infected. The only difference between you and Reunion is that you haven't turned against Lugman yet. What was Reunion like before? Even if we don't remember, someone does. They weren't anything like this. You can dress up your schemes in fancy words, just as Reunion can shout from the rooftops that they will be the ones to deliver the infected from their fate. In the end, they still end up being cannon fodder for Ursus. In short order, Ursus will snuff out the fire that is Reunion. Will you be the next Reunion? Who can say? When will you bare your fangs and turn against us? What's more, I doubt you have the strength to deal with Cache's successor. That Duke of Cache, only Lugman has successfully opposed him all these years. Mr. Wei, you intend to personally lead your forces to attack the Channelbog core city, correct? Don't make blind conjectures. What you just told me, Mr. Wei, is revealing. You think you're the only one who can handle the situation. It's true that Lugman has the raw power to do it, and you've also overcome the what is this? Machinations of Ursus, and this time you intend to sacrifice yourself to nullify the declaration of war in Ursus. As Miss Fumazuki said, you feel you've betrayed your principles, and you hope to end it with your death. I made so many mistakes, my death can't pay for them all. I don't even know who I'd be paying. Nevertheless, Mr. Wei, are you so certain after your death no one will bear you any ill will? Lugman is strategically important to Yan. Thanks to my protection, it will continue to prosper. I was referring to Lady Fuzamuki. Fumazuki. Calcit, show some tact. Dr. Calcit, what are you saying? I meant what I said, Mr. Wei. I'm afraid your wife will suffer because of your actions. Even if you were dead, she is your widow. She will still know everything you knew. Since everyone is forcing you to act against your will, I believe this sort of thing is to be expected. I have a feeling that particular individual won't be so... Metamorphosis? That's enough, Dr. Calcit. You're way out of line. I can't... You're saying that even if I do this, I still won't be able to protect Fumazuki, and it may not end with Miss Fuzamuki. I can go too. Death is the worst that can happen. Fuzamuki. Fuzazuki? Dang it. I always say it so wrong. Like I say it right, and then I say it wrong in the next sentence. Fumazuki. Speak, Dr. Calcit. For the sake of your beloved city and your beloved people, I am begging you, Lord Wei, leave this to the experts. We may be powerless against the standing army, but we know the infected. We know what they want and we know what they don't. Only the infected can face the infected. So what do you want, leader of Rhodes Island, Dr. Calcit? You're not a charity. Attacking the core city is a Tandermount to throwing an egg at a boulder. It would be reunion. What the heck are these words, bro? Just speak normally. It would be expensive and may be utterly futile. You understand our position, Mr. Wei. At this point, it benefits us both to speak plainly. More than your agreement with our battle plan, Mr. Wei, we need your guarantee. Considering you may change your mind in the future, we need your promise for now. Because I believe that Lugman and your family and Madam Chen are worth that promise. They're talking business? Well, maybe I just haven't ever talked business then. You don't need your money, Miss Fuzuki. Dude, I'm going to say this word every single time differently, and it's going to make me mad. Fumazuki, your kindness and your attitude towards the infector are enough for us to execute this operation free of charge. Little rabbit. Huh. Gives a thumbs up. What the heck? Question mark. I agree. Until the end of the Lugman's Chenobog conflict, we Lugman will not in any way interfere with Rhodes Island's affairs. And it looks to me like the good Dr. Calcet has more yet to say. Speak up. I can endure it for the time being because I need Rhodes Island to save one very specific infected. No, Calcet, shut up. I don't need you to talk anymore. Then I have another proposal. Name your price. 20 years ago, Edward Altris, father of Tallulah Altris, died in Lugman. I would like Mr. Wei to lend us his remains. Okay, that's kind of weird. What? Why do we need his remains? Get an idea of his arts? Is arts hereditary? Does anybody know? Is that actually a thing? Wei's wife? No, I gotta do it. Well, she shut up. She listened. No clue. Well, I'm just wondering, like, why does he need his needs his remains? I imagine they want to find something about Tallulah, but I don't know what that would have to do. Oh. I figured I had to do something with like the actual remains, and they're like, oh, we're gonna investigate the remains and see, like, Google how to pronounce the name if you're having a hard time. If I like, not all the names come up. Some of these names aren't even okay. And the thing is, I can say it right, but what happens is then I end up like second guessing myself every single time that I say it. So then I say it differently every single time, and that shit pisses me off. What do you want me to look up? This one? Shut up, this bastard. Okay. So we have shut up bastard, basically. And Goman just means Goman. Very anime, the words those two are. Well, I don't know. Whenever I put it in here, it just says Goman. It literally goes like this. Goman equals Goman. It's like, thank you. Means sorry? Okay. It's a Draco? Yeah. So was her father? I know that part, but I was just wondering why they want the body. Melee? I don't know. Google Translate doesn't know shit. I don't know. I just put it in Google Translate. That's all I did. Well, hey, if you guys are new, hey, well, okay, well, the Nightbot did it. If you guys are new, though, you can consider subscribing to the channel. I know I suck at reading, but it's still fun. If you want to see more Arknights and stuff like that, and you're new, consider subscribing. Oh, God. My freaking... This, like, 1, 2, 3 stages are longer than Chapter 6. Maybe not. I'm just kidding. But it seems like it's way longer. Oh God, I hate these stages. No, don't give me throwy dudes. Yeah, I know. I'm only at the start, too. That's what's crazy. No speedrunning here. They got two different arts abilities and they're sisters. Well, that makes sense. This episode was released during the first anniversary. What's long? It's getting really cool though. I think there's a lot of cool concepts that are about to happen. What's up, replays? One more chapter to go. Isn't there a chapter 9? Have I seen that Break the Ice animation PV? Yeah. Do you like Frost Nova? Yeah, I like Frost Nova. She's chill. Are links banned in chat? I'm thinking they are because of the bot thing. When like the bot would come in and spam a bunch of shit. Chapter 9 is a new arc. Oh, okay. 136k words, huh? Yeah, damn, 2 hours went by. And with all you guys making fun of me the whole 2 hours, trying my hardest over here to read. Yaha, Lita. I'm over here trying my hardest to read and chat's roasting me. Oh, Lita. Stop bullying. I don't really care. I was just memeing. Look at this art though. This is some cool art. This looks really cool. So where does this fall in line? Like, am I going to be able to play this side story or is it going to ruin where I'm at in the main story? It's gotten miles better than when I started. I don't know if that's a compliment, seeing as how I feel like I'm sucking right now. Safe to play. No connection to the main story. Okay, cool. Probably read that. Yeah, I thought it was a new side story. I just want to make sure. Are usually not? Okay, cool. Break the Ice has 147k words. Are you sure? I want to learn more about Silver Ash, Silver Daddy. But if you finished chapter 8, you'd understand the story better. When the hell does this shit come out? Like the 30th? I ain't gonna be able to finish this whole entire chapter and the next chapter within the next couple of days. So I don't know. No need to rush it. Well, yeah, I can't really read that fast. I can't read, chat. Could you imagine if I could read that fast? This should make an audiobook. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I just want to say here. You know how much? Okay, so people who react to different stories in other games, they got easier life, don't they? Like people who react to stuff that's VA'd, like Honkai and Genshin, then he's got to hang out and watch a movie with chat. And here I am reading, getting roasted, not even be able to say basic English words correctly. More fun. The Zach audiobook. It don't seem like it. Getting roasted is a part of life. It really is too. Me, I ain't making no audiobook. Maybe if somebody wants to take all my stuttering and all my problems, sure. Shit, by the time I'm done with this and I do all the side stories and all the different stuff, I'll probably be like using words I've never used in my life before. First English YouTuber I've seen who's streaming reading chapter 7. I applaud to that. I'll be like what's the word, like a literary gent at the end of it. I'll be speaking like way. I'll be using words that like, why the hell are you using this word, bro? Hey, never worry about it, Soga. You don't have to worry about the financial part. You just hang out, man. Just hang out. You know, like the streams, sub to the channel. Never worry about the financial part of supporting the channel. I'm a philosophy major, yeah. And I'll also be learning more about politics, I suppose. Well, I like that, Nick. Thanks. Well, at least you guys love me. Yeah. Speedy. We'll just take your names as the new right true names and no one will ever know the past. Yeah, you guys should just, every time that I say a name, you should just converge it. That's the new way that we say it. Now everybody has to be corrected to say it the way that I say it. We should all just change it to the way that I say things. No, I haven't ruled on this either. The only one I'd be able to benefit from is Saria. I don't even know if I'm saying her name correctly. I don't know. The whole game makes me question every word that I ever think about. Nah, I do enjoy my time here, and sometimes giving it is like a thank you. Hey, I appreciate it when you can, though. Never stress about it, though. Like, if you're able to, 100%, that's awesome. Thank you. But if you're not, just you being here and hanging out. But the time zone thing, I try to kind of beat around it with doing the split streams, but I know people got stuff going on. Even if it's a good time, technically, like if it's like noon, you still have work or school or something. PhD. I'm going to have a PhD. I don't think you guys realize I'm like dyslexic, okay? Like okay, if anybody's from America, I have an IEP for reading and writing disability, okay? In school. I was in special ed for reading and writing. Just letting you guys know, okay? You know what an IEP is? If you guys are from America, it's basically like a special ed plan. Explains a lot, TBH. Oh, you're hurting my feelings. No, but yeah, I do have like a reading and learning disability and stuff. Do you have dyslexia? Yeah, I do. Wow. I don't know. Sometimes I don't. Sometimes I do. That actually makes a lot of sense. I think we could have assumed. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, I am doing Annihilation in my free time. No, I don't care, man. It's cool. Like they're not like, I don't know. Like, I don't think anybody's actually like roasting me to like make me like hurt my feelings or something. I think a lot of people just get a kick out of the way that I say the things that I say. At least that's the way that I take it. I think a lot of people just get a kick that I have to keep saying it a certain way. But yeah, that's a lot of times whenever I'm reading a sentence, you'll probably hear that like I'll read the back end of it first, or I'll put like a back part of the sentence in the middle of the sentence, and then I like stutter over myself. I do that all the time and it pisses me off. So I do that a lot, and then I switch syllables. So there's a lot of times where I'll say like that's why whenever you guys use like a regular, like what is it called, like phonetics or whatever, whenever you guys actually break up a word in like an actual phonetic, like it's hard for me to read it because I don't know, like I look at it and then I still flop the stuff that you guys are doing it. No, I know you guys don't. I'm just explaining to you why I'm stupid. I was just speaking the truth. Yeah, that's true. Asylum? That's just because I can't say Asylum. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I enjoy it. I think it's fun going through like the big words and stuff like that together. That's also typically why I will sit here for a second and have chat try to teach me some of the words, because I want to say it right. I want to make sure that I'm like paying respect to the game, because they went through it and they're, you know, obviously trying to use the words that they're trying to use for a purpose, especially names. So that's why I try to always go back and say it right, even though I could like Elysium. So yeah, so I try to like be respectful to the fact that they're doing the names and they're saying the names, so I try to say the names correctly. Yeah, I don't think I've ever seen that though. See, maybe I can just type, maybe I can put it into Google. That's another reason why I typically put in stuff into Google if I can, because I like to hear it to me. If I can hear it, it's a lot better.
Elysium.
Elysium? Elysium? What the hell is that?
Elysium.
Elysium? I don't think that's right.
Elysium.
Elysium? That's how you say it? Elysium? Is that real? This is not okay, maybe it is. I don't know.
Elysium.
Elysium? That's weird because like it makes a Z sound. Oh, okay, that's actually kind of throws me off. Okay, Elysium. Okay, I didn't do it. The Google did it, and then I did it because Google did it. It's a real word. I guess it's like I understood that it was a real word, but like whenever I look at it, whenever you look at like the Y and the S, I don't expect it to make, I guess, that kind of sound.
Elysium.
Elysium. I don't expect it. I'll try Fuzamuki. I can't say that word. Damn it. I'm trying to copy this. I'm gonna forget it though. That's the part that sucks and my brain stops. Okay, so they don't have it on here. Hello? You're not saying it. Nobody has a damn sound for this? Okay, well apparently people don't have sounds for it. Oh, here we go. Oh, no, that's not. Oh, whatever. It doesn't matter. Fumazuki. 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 Maybe if I switch to Japanese? Like what? Like my talking? I ain't gonna talk. See, I can say it right, but then like I'll have to second guess myself and I'll have to come read Christmas's like thing again to get it right. Fumazuki. And if you guys don't notice, I do that a lot where it's like I can't say it fast. So like I have to break down the syllable, and then every single time that I say it, I almost have to do it again. Fumazuki. Or Fumizuki? Oh, Fumizuki. Fumizuki. Me, not ma. Okay, yeah, I do that too. Fumizuki. Okay, now let's see if I can actually remember that though. Fumizuki. Okay, that makes sense. Fumizuki. And see, like, I don't think you guys realize when I'm walking around, like I'm walking around, like during my day or whatever, I'll say these words that I forget and I'll just keep saying them. Like orpathy. I said that word like a million times when I was just walking around. I was like, orpathy. I can say way. Fumizuki. Break down syllables. That is a certain facts about dyslexia. People would definitely slow down their reading or speaking. Yeah, I do that like literally all the time. Like that's why you guys see it. Like when I come to a word that I don't really know, I have to sit there for like a couple of seconds because I have to like break down every single second to it. Yeah, but not saying it as like an excuse. I'm just letting you guys know who watched. So you're probably like, okay, why is this guy not saying things correctly? I'm just giving an explanation. Meh. Ooh, Miyazuki. So like also doing stuff like what some of you guys are doing, like Bombfrost is doing, where he puts the word zoo in there. for the actual word helps out a ton because like the phonetic part kind of sucks for me. Like fu mi zu ki makes it easier. I can say everything in my head. I can't say nothing out loud though. I'm stupid. Okay, so yeah, unfortunately I'm gonna have to go ahead and end it right now. I have something to do at 10 o'clock. I don't know if I want to do the old reveal, if we want to do it somewhere else. Go do it later. I don't know. For lack of a better word or lack of a better thing, we have doctor's appointments every week. Okay, so take that how you will. I'm not exactly sure exactly how we're going to announce all that, but let's put it in that way. So I'll be back though tonight at 7 p.m. Central Standard Time. I'm trying to get my dog's thing from up under me, but I can't do it. So no like real medical problem. It's just something's growing. We have to take care of it every week. Get out. Anyway, completely normal thing. Yeah. Okay. Anyway, guys, I gotta go. See you tonight. Hey, no worries, Van. Daddy Zach, huh? Oh, yikes, I'm out. Big, I don't know how I want to reveal it, but you guys pretty much know. If you're here in the AM, you're gonna know before everybody. But anyway, see you guys later. Normally I'd end it a little bit differently, but I gotta be abrupt. Love you guys. See you tonight.